Good afternoon. It's April 19th, 2023. And today, really, I mean, we had an uptrend day. Um, but in the overnight, we made a strong move down. We actually made two legs down within this trend channel. Uh, you get a break and move to a new low, but that created a midline. So the midline for the overnight range was at these lows from yesterday. And so when we opened, we had a small gap, and you can see prices quickly filled that gap. But yeah, so mostly just an uptrend day today. This is how I played it. Uh, but perhaps there's something in here. It really wouldn't have mattered too much. This makes sense though, because you get this slight overshoot that leads to the break. So I do think this looks valid. However, that's not how I played it today. Um, I played it like a spike in channel. I think like this. We'll take a look. I know there was a place where it gapped over the trend line. So right there. Oh wait, is that it? We'll see as we go through it. Oh, right there. Okay, yeah, so that's about right. So anyway, so you get this move in the overnight, this move down, you get a break, and a move to a new low. You do get a lower high right here and a failure right here. Maybe you take this lower high. What time is that at? So that's right at 5 o'clock. Um, this looks like a two-legged correction and a lower high. So I mean that's aggressive, but we're due to make a new low. Um, and then you get this failure, and we already made a new low, so that's pretty aggressive. And after that, it reverses, and you get a first entry, failed second entry, too far away from the EMA, and we'll probably get a second leg of correction, which we do not really. I mean, not the way it looks here. You get boom, and then boom, and it's just going sideways. So unfortunately, on the MES, I took the reversal, and you get stopped out, and then it's the low for the day. So it's just the way it works, and you just have to get better. Keep watching these charts. But anyway, so we're just chopping sideways. You do get a second entry long. Maybe you consider that. It kind of looks like a double test as well. You probably aren't trying to go for more than 4 ticks in a situation like that. Yeah, you would have gotten 6 ticks before it comes out back and stops you out. Another second entry down here, no setup though, and this is extremely congested. This looks like a second entry long, but all that resistance right there, I don't think you can take it. And then we start to trend higher a little bit, and you break out. Breakout fails, but the EMA starts to hold prices, and we start going higher. And you get a bounce off the trend channel. First entry failed, second entry short. That's a second entry long. By the way, this is where we close the gap. At this point, it looks like we are trending up, so I like this, especially because it looks like a failure, and it looks like a second entry long, and there's room to these highs, at least for 4 ticks, I think. So there actually is only 3 ticks, but I like it. Maybe I should mark it green just because there isn't room, but even still, at this point, to me, it looks like a range day. So I like that, even though I marked it green. Then you get a double test right here. But the problem is we got this slight overshoot and we're not back. This is just in no man's land, so not a great setup. This looks like the second entry, but signal bar's no good. And now we're just going sideways, and you get a second entry long here, but to me this looked like an overshoot, and now we're just looking like we're going sideways until we get a break. So when you get this double test, maybe you take that, but I like the second entry short. That's a lower high after the double test. I marked it red. I could see why people argue for it to be green, because we are in an uptrend, but with prices going on both sides of the EMA, I liked it in real time. I could see why people wouldn't like that though. Then you get a failure, but I'm not convinced that the trend is over. I mean, it still needs to play out. We still need to make a new high. We just got a break, so I probably shouldn't even mark that. Yeah. So you can see we get a break of this micro channel and a move to a new low, and it reverses. You don't get a setup though, just some congestion right here, and we keep going higher. You get this kind of looks like a second entry long, but the second entry long happens right here. It's off the key entry point, so it's worth considering, I think. But we do have a new high in place, so it's a bit risky. However, it really looks like we're going to test the overnight highs. So, you know, I took it on the simulator. I liked it. And then we move up into this congestive stuff, break out, make new highs. That fails. A lot of people probably took this this lower high. I wouldn't blame you, but look at all this congestion here, all these dojis, and you can see it quickly fails. And you get this failed second entry short right here. This is very aggressive, but you can see a lot of people like that. And then it sells off, and we just go sideways. So you do get a double test second entry long right here, with room to the highs. So I like that. And then you get this higher low. I don't know why I marked that, because there's a lot of resistance here. I'd probably be looking at this price level. And yeah, then we just go sideways. And you do get a failed second entry long, but it's at this point it's hard to go short because all these short setups were traps. You get a first failed second entry long here, and it traps those people trying to pick tops, stops them out, and they're just going sideways. So now it looks like this clearly looks like a channel here. We have a break though, and a move to a new low in place. So yeah, you can't do anything. It looks like we might be selling off. There's 15 minutes till close. So that's how I saw the day today. I hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.